A lot of people have issues with their digestive tract, and they take medicine for it. The problem with taking medicine for it is it might always be a significant level by the time you actually start taking medicine, and it also takes time to reach there. And it might not reach there the most thoroughly, it might be like a more localized issue. Well, what about designing GMO bacteria that specifically give you whatever causes it in a specific place and a specific time quickly before you even know maybe you have to take it? And there's a couple ways that this could even work better. Now, it might be that you make these bacteria not be able to reproduce, so they slowly run out, so you have to take a pill every now and then, but not as much. Well, first of all, bacteria already can sense acid very well. So there's many ways that they could make an anti-acidic treatment and just deliver it right there and then, and stop it from spreading the acid to the bigger part of the body, causing more damage and inflammation, which might lead to more acid. Another thing they could do that would be very, very advantageous is that you could make it so that they not only deliver, they can sense gas, and this is all stuff bacteria do in nature. Then you can have it deliver anti-gas things to the specific area. Now, these anti-gas things usually have more side effects than some of the anti-acid ones, so we have to debate that a little bit, but it could leave anti-gas things in some ways. Or it can sense inflammation and give off anti-inflammatory compounds just right there and then. And you can also try to make it have less side effects in other ways. One way to do this is that it could deliver a variety of similar compounds that sometimes a cocktail of chemicals is safer than a single chemical. The reason why a cocktail can be safer than a single chemical is that the cocktail can have each of the chemicals might act on a different, separate target, and by acting on a different target, they might stop a problem from multi-different ways that works better than just acting on one target where you might need a higher dosage. Each of them also, if you lower the dosage of each compound you use, you might lower the side effect that each compound gives, and maybe it's a side effect that increases non-linearly. So if you have 2 times as much, you have like 4 times the amount of side effects. And also that maybe if a person only has a side effect to one of the chemicals, but not both of them, but now because you're doing both of them, you have half the side effects. And it's different for different people. The reason why these GMO bacteria might be able to do that better than normal bacteria is for the simple fact that they can, that putting in compounds in a normal little pill, you have a limited, it's more expensive the more compounds you have to put it in. Now bacteria, you just pre-program it to make always chemicals, and you don't have to do it after that. You just grow the bacteria and you put it in once. And I'm saying bacteria, but it could be other things, protists, which are similar to bacteria, other microbiota that lives in your gut, and intestines, and all that good stuff. Another thing you could do is you could have them produce like lactate, like Beano, stuff like that, just directly in the gut to reduce flatulence and stuff, premeditatively. Also, by sensing stuff faster, again, less likely the problem gets exaggerated and keeps building up on each other. Another thing is that this could be combined with, if you do this for many bacteria, you could produce a more healthy gut microbiome in itself by having these probiotics help you. So that's already another huge advantage. And you can also have these bacteria produce warning signals if something goes wrong. Maybe they turn your poop green or something. There's some very strong dyes that are pretty harmless bacteria can make, and makes you poop out a certain color if something is really going wrong. And also by taking a lot of bacteria more often, you can use it to help kick out the bad bacteria by replacing it, because then they just go over it, leading to better gut health. Also, if a person is more likely to have a lot of sickness, like acidic stomachs and problems like that, the more we kill off the good bacteria in the stomach, that they had in the first place. So, huge advantage, their kind of thing. So for all these reasons, having this idea of this built-in micro probiotic for your stomach might be a great idea in the future. And we can also maybe, there's other ways, now that I think of it, that we can use this to also send stuff in the body. Like you could do, if you collect a stool sample, then you have to collect a stool sample, you can sequence the DNA and stuff, or sequence the chemical sequence and actually use those chemicals from the bacteria as a recording device to better understand what's going on in a person's health in a less invasive way. Still weirdly invasive. Well, thank you very much for listening. Please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers in a year and 4,000 watch hours, which is really hard. With your help, I think I can do it. Also, if you have any ideas for future videos, comments, or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below. Again, thank you very much. Goodbye.